Hey bro, let's be real for a second. You've probably tried building good habits before, waking up early, studying every day, going to the gym, cutting out distractions, and maybe it worked for a few days. But then something happened. You lost momentum. You told yourself, I'll start again tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. Sounds familiar, right? You're not lazy. You're not broken. You just haven't learned how habits really work. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to build good habits that actually stick, not for a week, not for a month, but for life. And I promise, by the end of this, you'll understand habits in a way that'll make you unstoppable. Let's start with why most people fail to build habits. See, when someone decides to change their life, they go way too hard, way too fast. They say, tomorrow, I'm waking up at 4:30 a.m., I'll meditate, study 5 hours, drink a gallon of water, hit the gym, read 50 pages. Bro, that's not discipline, that's delusion. Real discipline isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing something small, consistently. Most people quit not because they're weak, but because they set goals so big that they crush their own motivation. So remember this, habits aren't built by doing a lot once. They're built by doing a little every day. Now, before we fix habits, we need to understand the science behind them. Every habit you have, good or bad, follows the same pattern: cue, routine, and reward. The cue is what triggers your brain to start the behavior. The routine is the action you take. And the reward is what your brain gets afterward, that little dopamine hit that makes you want to repeat it. For example, you want to study every evening? Make your cue something simple, like sitting at your desk right after dinner. Your routine, open your notes and start revising. Your reward, maybe 20 minutes of YouTube or a walk outside after finishing. When your brain connects the cue, the routine, and the reward, it starts craving the entire loop. That's how habits lock in, not through force, but through repetition and reward. Next, let's talk about starting small, like embarrassingly small. I know you want big results, but big change starts from small consistency. Don't start with a 3-hour study session. Start with 15 minutes. Don't go to the gym for 2 hours. Just do 20 push-ups at home. Sounds too simple? That's the point. When it's too easy to fail, your brain doesn't resist it. And once you start doing it every day, it becomes automatic. That's how growth works. Small effort, repeated often, creates massive results over time. So don't wait for the perfect day. Just start small, stay consistent, and scale later. Alright, now let's talk about something powerful, designing your environment. Because let's be honest, your willpower is limited. But your environment shapes your behavior 24/7. If your phone is beside you while studying, you'll check it. If there's junk food in your kitchen, you'll eat it. If your bed is right beside your desk, you'll end up lying down just for 5 minutes. So instead of fighting temptation, remove it. Keep your phone in another room when you study. Put your gym clothes out the night before. Leave your book on your pillow so you're reminded to read before bed. Make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Because you don't rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your environment. Now here's one of my favorite techniques, habit stacking. It's simple but insanely effective. You take a habit you already do and attach a new one to it. For example, after brushing your teeth, meditate for 2 minutes. After coming back from class, review your notes for 10 minutes. After dinner, plan your next day. This works because your brain already recognizes the old habit. When you attach a new one to it, it sticks faster. That's how you build momentum and make discipline feel natural. Let's add another gem, the 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Want to study? Just open your book. Want to work out? Just put on your shoes. Want to read? Just open the first page. Because once you start, you'll keep going. The hardest part of any habit isn't doing it, it's starting it. So next time you're procrastinating, say to yourself, just for 2 minutes. And watch what happens. You'll almost always go longer. Now let's talk about something that keeps you consistent, tracking your progress. It doesn't have to be fancy. A notebook, a calendar, an app, anything that helps you see your streak. Every time you check off a day, your brain gets a small dopamine hit. That visual progress is powerful. And here's the golden rule, never miss twice. If you miss a day, that's fine, you're human. But don't let it become two. 2 breaks in a row become a pattern. So whenever you fall off, bounce back the very next day. That's how you stay consistent long term. Now let's get real. Habits take time. We live in a generation addicted to instant results. You start working out, and you expect abs in 2 weeks. You start studying, and you expect top grades in a month. But real transformation takes months, sometimes years. And that's okay. Every repetition you do is a vote for your new identity. Each time you show up, even when you don't feel like it, you're proving to yourself that you're becoming disciplined. Remember this. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent enough to change who you believe you are. Because identity drives behavior. Once you start seeing yourself as the type of person who studies daily, your actions will naturally follow. Let's talk about another key, surrounding yourself with the right people. Your environment isn't just your room, it's your circle. If your friends are lazy, unmotivated, always complaining, guess what? You'll start copying them without even realizing. But if you hang around focused people, people who study, train, and stay disciplined, their energy will rub off on you. So take a look around. Who are you spending the most time with? Are they pushing you forward or pulling you down? Because discipline is contagious, and so is laziness. You don't have to cut everyone off. Just be aware of who you give your energy to. Now, let's talk about rewards, but the right kind. See, if you don't enjoy the process at all, you'll never stick to it. That's why rewarding yourself matters. Finish a study session, go for a walk, complete your workout streak for the week, treat yourself to something small. But don't reward yourself with the bad habits you're trying to escape. Don't study for 2 hours and then scroll Instagram for 3. Your rewards should reinforce your growth, not reverse it. And finally, the most important part, fall in love with the process. Because let's be honest, motivation fades. There will be days you feel unstoppable and days where you feel empty. That's normal. But discipline means showing up anyway. When you show up tired, when you study even though you don't feel like it, when you push yourself just one more time, that's where the real transformation happens. You start respecting yourself. You start trusting yourself. You start realizing that every small win is proof that you're changing. So stop chasing motivation, build systems, and fall in love with showing up. And here's how I want to close this. Your future self is watching. Every small choice you make today is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. You're not just waking up early. You're becoming someone who respects his time. You're not just studying. You're becoming someone who values growth. You're not just saying no to distractions. You're becoming someone with control. Every habit is shaping your identity. So don't wait for the perfect day. Start now. Start small. And stay consistent. Because 6 months from now, you'll either look back proud of your growth or regret that you didn't start when you could. The difference between those two versions of you is one habit. Choose wisely, bro. Build it. Protect it. Live it. Because good habits don't just change your days. They change your life. If this helped you, share it with a friend who needs it. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about becoming a little better every single day. You've got this, bro.